Yo, what's cracky lacking?
Oh, this is just some fucking pathetic.
All right. All right, I got this. I got this. Got this virtual mix rack. All this shit for free. For the free ski. Don't know how to use it. Don't want to learn how to use it. Yo. Day 20 of making beats. Day 50 of making beats.
How about we cut the streak short? How about we just end it here?
Day 50 of making beats for my number one fan.
Am I working? I have working.
Let's see what we got going.
No, it's not. That's okay.
No, I think we should see what's going on.
Hello.
is a safe pair of hands who still gets through.
Sage didn't reach the back.
He plays it perfectly, but the fingerprint. Hears it perfectly, but the fingerprint here from Larocque is so funny. The fact that there's
This
a
trip,
sage
yeah,
wall
I'm
coming
not
into
sure
play
about this
from
trip.
the
It
attackers
goes
to
through the
block
middle of the
spam
site, right?
means that there's a gap that they can walk around the backup. So they're so worried about that dead man spams that they end up giving an avenue for this squad to fight right back through. I think an
Also, that's
Yeah.
that trip, by the way,
I'm
was
pretty
just
confident you're not allowed to use that
like,
one,
you can
but
see them spamming like, where the hell has he put this? I can't break it. That's irritating to say the least. And well, again, they're a little bit worried that maybe that previous map was going to sort of cause problems for BBL, but 3 in a row after the pistol and follow-up, building a decent economy. And
redo the rounds. See, I think they got to call it. I think they got to call it out when they see it.
Hunter's Fury online, and that's the other thing. They haven't had to use any of their ults.
Yeah, all the way through the bottom there.
They've just been building them up over time.
Not sure about that one.
Now a plethora of safety nets to fall back on for BBL. They can play patient.
They can't allow Larocque to keep this space. I feel like that's something that I understand that running into that is running into the blender, but when he can cut off a big half of the map, that really does box them in.
Shanu with the prime, appreciate the 8 months. Thank you for that.
So many of these initial round starts. Lovers Rock has been there to take
what
that
a
fight. This
shot,
time,
bro.
he's moved over towards the
That
B
first shot
site,
was nice
and
as well,
activating
though.
Crash in
Seeing
quick
it like
rotation,
popped him.
but only good for one. Putting the pressure instead onto Loida, but Krevin. He comes through to
Selfish
headshot.
wall.
He's dodged the
Oh,
prowler.
damn.
He's found one.
He
A
got
little bit
that.
more with Loida
He
by his
melted
side.
7 on the
And
wall
Lorenzo
here.
is all alone. The world against him. It's a fight he's not looking to take. Saving this weapon now.
Yeah.
Perhaps the goal.
It's looking a little
We see
rough.
him moving towards the spawn.
They hit some
He's got a
nice
fight
shots on
his
this,
hands,
though.
Whether he
30
likes it or
seconds
not,
left.
and it's Krevin on the angle. He will fall. Perhaps a chance.
Yeah, the problem is just the amount of time on the clock, and he's going to assume already that the majority of players are already there just waiting.
And there was an op before on that
Yeah,
angle, so now he's going to take it without smokes. Good luck.
It's not really worth the
Official
weapon,
I
especially
Grizzly,
with
hello
the
mate.
economy that
How we
they
doing, bro?
have.
Appreciate the
30
4 months.
Your
Thank you for
lurking
that.
player left, but yeah, I think BBL have made some fantastic
For the prime, man.
adaptations over the last couple of rounds. Like once the play was spotted.
Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where we while we were getting high. Someday you will find me.
The following tutorial is brought to you by WholeLoops.com.
It's production time. I'm Reed Stefan, realest puppet in the game. Today, I'm mixing vocals with the Slate Digital All Access Pass. We're going to be doing this using Ableton 11, but these Slate plugins work the same in every DAW, so you'll be able to follow along no matter what software you use. The recordings that we have are for a track titled Woosaw, performed by Kara, produced by myself and Kashmir, and if you want to hear a quick preview of what the finished mix sounds like, here it is.
Why you always trying to come and undo? I'ma focus on any.
Let's take a listen to these dry recordings.
I've been thinking new thoughts. You stay getting more lost. I can't tie myself to your rocks.
And we'll solo the vocals.
Why you always trying to come and undo? I'ma focus on anything but you.
The first process I like to apply to lead vocals is some tuning before any EQ, compression, or special effects. I'm going to use the Metatune plugin here on my lead vocals. All you have to do is choose the key of your song, which in this case is F sharp minor, and adjust the tuning speed here with this first knob. A high tuning speed will give you an extreme robotic effect, and a lower knob position will be more suitable for an organic, more naturally tuned vocal. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle to start.
I've been thinking new thoughts. You stay.
Let's go all the way up.
I can't tie myself to your rocks. Gotta get away. I've been taking off since.
Can even go above 0.
Tipping big rooftop like I'm alive. Feel like I'm eating mama fuku in a villa. The longer you're gone, the more I can.
So as you could hear, there's a lot of variety in tone to be played with when controlling the tuning speed. While you're tracking, you have the option of
Hello? 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 Blah 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 blah. And I pay like $45 for a line. Uh, 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 fuck. Oh, shit. Let's see what this does. Meta pitch. Oh. No, bro, I was looking for Meditude on the trim. See what this does. Oh yeah. Yes, I am trim. Go 100% on the trim. Not messing with this. Where the fuck are the presets at? Fuck, I gotta shit it. Listen, when waking from a bad dream, don't you sometimes think it's real, but it's only false. It's just fuck ass video. Oh damn, I wasn't even recording. Bummer. Fuck, I got shit.
using low latency, but since I'm just mixing, I'm going to turn this off now and let the plugin do its full thing. I'm going to keep my retune speed at about 15. This is somewhere between a pop and a hip hop song with a lot of EDM influence in the instrumental. So I think a more processed sounding vocal is going to be appropriate for this. But we're going to be automating this plugin on and off using the global bypass button because this vocal is not singing the whole time, which means we're not going to need tuning the whole time. So the easiest way to automate anything in Ableton is to click on it and then hit the letter A for your automation. And now you have a line that you can enable for when you want your tuning bypass. So,
alright, so I did not get any of that.
keep it down to have it on, and then turn it off for the rap.
Gotta get away. I've been taking.
I'm getting too distracted by the Muppet and it's giving me the directions. I wonder if I'll actually get something done this stream. Probably not. I don't get no footage. I don't get no footage.
Because I wanted this so bad, and it makes me mad that you're not the one tonight. Like bubbles in the skies above somewhere in.
Want from the people rather than just the professionals that play
Quite
us
cool looking
first,
sexy.
who then potentially fits that list. After a minor self, obviously you've got people like Dirk and Sayonara that were already with us, so that made things infinitely easier for us. And then it was just about filling in the gaps. I said basically to Yampy and I said to each other, right, we really want to stick together. Wherever we go, ultimately the most important thing for us is going together. So I went to Vitality first. Took a little bit longer to sort Yampy out. He then came on board as the IGL. We started to build a bit more stuff. Profek was coming in soon afterwards, and that was roughly after Paris had just finished. And then from there it was a bit of an exploration about, okay, let's run some trials. We're trialing multiple other options for Kron's position. We carried on trialing. We got to very, very late stage trials with quite a few people. I think we were basically on the day we were choosing between two others.
Ooh.
We got the phone call to say, by the way, this guy's now free to start talking to other people, and you guys are potentially an option. So that's where things kicked off. So we've got Unfake, and thankfully, we've got Unfake because it means it's not much of a challenge. I think we've all been quite surprised at just how easily he is.
On the double doors, Tom, BBL up against the pistols, they've been keen to take a lot of risks towards double doors. Just look where Kreven is. I mean, now he's backed off from both himself and Loida.
Every time I do feel like BBL just are winning from their signs. This is Nico though, but
Oh, he's not able to escape this time.
Right here.
tries to duck away from it. Rose is also holding on to the angle. A lot of the time, Lover's Rock is seen alone, but they don't want to try and put too much here. Loiter is waiting in the
You got
second.
Trip.
Yeah,
You
immediately.
got early
Smoke up.
info over towards A.
Just look to delay them as much
Be
as
passing
possible.
stack and
Pull the rotation in.
head over towards B.
His teammates just about going to get there in time. Kraven waiting and watching, but it's only now that the third is
Actually
getting
gives
into
him a little
play.
space,
Seven
right?
trying to make his way to
Yeah,
the cage
not
would
the
give
best
away
wall.
a lot of the noise. It's not perfect, but Kraven is there to
Ooh,
pick
that
up the
shot at the
pieces.
end was nice, though,
work.
bro.
Had a quieter prior map, but
Yeah,
he
they
definitely
wanted the
looking
wall
like
to
he's having his
cover
moments in this one.
I love that target
Speedway
selection
as
at
well.
the end. He swings out, aims at the player, goes, oh no, my teammate's got him. I'll take the other guy. No problem at all. Quick adjustment. They take them both down like it's an execution. 6-2 for BDL. But I think the big part of this round is the fact that Kraven, not only in the end getting that impact, but had that trap online in Art. So yes, they get a pick there. They're trading out that battle. But when the trip goes up and nobody breaks it, BDL immediately rotate out.
Yeah.
They're worried about to push through double doors, and then they go to spawn and move on
Here
to
we
that
go.
B site. Already ready for the battle. They did
Round
really well
9
to set themselves up for that.
is where they finally
Big
challenge
changer
for
from
that aim
BBL,
control.
though. Looking
It's a
similar to
little
their
bit
pistol.
worrying, and they've lost the
Lose
rest
A
of the map.
control,
It's
they
almost like
originally wanted to
BBL
do
had
this
a perfect
anyway.
read. It's like, okay, they're finally
Yeah,
gonna try and
BBL have
deal
been
with that
doing a
position.
good job of
Let's
mixing up
all
their
push mid.
setups.
Let's start getting a little bit risky in Lover's Rock again. It's looking like they might just be slaughtered. CNED's done well. He's going to get traded out immediately, and for Alorante, okay. I didn't expect him to win that one.
Oh,
Ninja as
okay,
well
hold up.
called the rotation.
Dude, it's
What
such
was
an important round. I
looking
think
like
use double ult
a
here.
potential dominant round from BBL now comes back. Now this lockdown, it doesn't clear everything.
Rose has the angle.
Face your
That
fear.
wall all
Look at
along,
him
there we
go.
go. He has to be pushed back by the ultimate. Otherwise, that was a big gamble on the player with 56 HP. That shock dart was so close. This one's bouncing, but so
Oh, bruh, he's gonna get owned, man. Ninja left way too early.
They land flawlessly, and Ninja, maybe with no hope, he has to walk through that smoke or wait for it to fade. 30 seconds, and they'll start to think maybe he came mid. He might have wrapped around, you know, that
30
ult
seconds
came
left.
through. What if he's gone through the spawn? But
As soon as they know.
they do, for now at least, hold the same angle. 20 on the clock. He could have went back to mid, but they are still certain that he'll come through that smoke. and
Yeah, it's
for good
unlucky
reason.
on this one.
7 on the board now. BBL. Not the first time I'll say
And they
this,
got
but
the
they're
Killjoy
running away
ult
with
and the
this first
fade
half.
ult out of them as well.
Yeah, it's if anything, it's a little
Their
bit
ult usage
concerning
on
for
this
the
map
last, because at
is
least there was
definitely
blips rather than just the pistol
not
in the
as good as
second
what we're
round,
seeing
but
on the
this has
base.
been, fairly dominant in the manner they've done
It's
it.
starting to look a
I'm
little
also
desperate, that's
just-
for sure.
I don't know if Ninja thought there was somebody coming in from behind, but it seemed like the two players in that clutch were just not on the same page. Alarante's trying to plant, and the other player is just trapped outside. It left him in a horrible scenario to try and face off in that
You
1v2
just checked it in
while
a
planting
custom.
spike,
The
which,
trip is surprisingly
you're not
legal,
really
you
gonna
reckon? Really? There's a gap at the bottom that allows the
Line
trip
out
to pass
for
through?
Pacific. They will
Maybe,
take
but
a
can you
moment
like see through the
to go back to the
actual
drawing
line that
board
you're
here.
talking about
It's
in free
been
mode?
a BBL
Pretty good
show
left
on
move.
the other side of the stage. And let's get to know Loida.
It's kind of up for the
Eats
admins.
blueberries before
It's
the
one of
game.
those, man. That's why it's like
Interesting.
When was the last
weird.
time you ate? I
Yes,
don't
you
even
can.
wanna say
Oh, then maybe
a
maybe it
fruit.
is, man. Maybe it's fine.
A fruit. I had some raspberry chewing gum today.
That's no. The
It's one of
actual
those where
fruit,
it's just
not
like you gotta-
something with-
Picture on
Admins
the,
Yeah, it
to
doesn't
make
matter,
a
no,
personal
and I
decision.
how
had
it tastes like it, so I think it has the vitamins.
No. Genuinely.
whatnot.
Do you actually know the answer to that question?
My dog eats blueberries. They're good for dogs.
So you own blueberries, you just
I
don't
do.
eat them.
I have not eaten them unless it was in a smoothie in many years. Many years. That goes for all fruit. to be
Okay.
honest. No, I mean I'll have a banana here or there.
Yeah, every buy round's been looking a
little
little
sandwich.
rough.
You love
And
cucumbers
got me in
as
your
well.
Still,
one
to
of those
me,
ones,
kind of
salad
feels like
peaches.
the sides are the weak.
Those were
the weak
fire, bro.
point.
You introduced me to a whole different.
Yeah,
whole different
I
thing.
think that was like
Been having a good amount of success in like this square,
4
but
years ago.
No, that would have been.
they're
like
always getting stacks over towards the right
5 probably
side.
at this point.
Okay,
Early days.
good to know you remember the last.
Okay, they go
fruit
back to something a little more
5
set.
years ago.
Well, no, I mean, I think
TP
the
maybe
sandwich
didn't
is
go
just
far
salad.
enough here, right? CNET doesn't have any options. Sure, I mean,
CNET, he almost had it.
Oh, boy.
And now CNET does too, but not to safety. Oh, a
Yeah,
sacrificial lamb. The whole squad seems to be. Alorante doing his best, but it's just not good enough when it's the entire.
like the TP has to be further over towards B there. He's just got no time to react. He just has to gamble over towards backside.
Defense looking flawless.
Not a great
This
one.
might be a bold thing to say considering the players that we have in the league. I genuinely think the player that we most annoying to play against is Lover's Rock. because like I would say a solid like 90% of the time he gets a kill, he's gone. Like you can't trade him. Like I can think of once where they've managed to insta trade him, and that was with the pistol. And he tried to duck
and honestly, he was nearly out over towards shot. No, he's a good Yoru, man.
He shoots the guy behind, he's gone. And again,
Like he's taken over this map.
It feels to be Lover's Rock, to come into this league, and then the devs are like, yeah, we're gonna actually make it easier for offers to have impact. We're gonna take away some of that pesky initiation utility. And this guy is just having the time of his life out here. An unbelievable debut on that stage. Well, with the EMEA colors.
Yeah.
He's been technically down there.
Yeah.
But
He was the
there before.
top fragger in their final, so he knows what it's like to get a lot of kills with an operator on that stage. And yeah, as you said, since then they've helped him out.
And it is something incredibly rewarding to watch a player like that really hitting his stride.
Has the EMEA power been going? I mean, BBL's hasn't been too bad. Pacifics has been pretty rough, man.
Stage, playing on those PCs, on those screens, it takes a while to get used to. And they've come in looking like this is their second home. Maybe even the first home.
Yeah.
It's hard when when everyone in the region sucks at a map.
Story that was
like the whole region just doesn't get better fast. you need someone that's actually like good at the map so that others can copy it and stuff.
Filled those boots incredibly well. Still alive on the site, looking to try and deal more damage. Oh, he's going to get out of there just in time. I feel like he maybe could have got more, but that's the thing. Look at the weapons on the other side. He doesn't need to take a gamble, take a risk. In fact, he's got that dimensional drift just to try and give his teammates exactly what they need. Nice shots from Loiter and Cooper. All he can really hope to do.
Dude, this guy is taking over this map, though. He really is.
Will only buy so much time. Immediately has to use a piece of it, just trying to get himself a little bit of extra space. And actually, there's not really anybody watching from the angle he's coming from. That's a chance! Two already found! It's a bit short, two on the other side.
I thought he was going for a wider swing.
Couldn't quite close
Dude,
out
that's
what would have been
unlucky.
a miracle clutch. A very nice try. But the round still ticks over for BBL.
Oh, it's going to be heartbreaking being that close to, again, a breakout round for Pacific. I hope, oh, yes!
Ooh, nice shots, man.
Good at the game, man. We saw that from the perspective of the second guy he killed, and it looked more outrageous, to be honest. Spinning on a dime for Cupid, and it looked...
Nice shots, man.
Good at the game, man. I hope, oh, yes!
Ooh, nice shots, man.
Good at the game, man. We saw that from the perspective of the second guy he killed, and it looked
like
more outrageous, to be honest. Spinning on a dime for Cupid, the IGL down there. He's been having some great rounds, but that one would have taken in the series, not in this map. But that one would have taken the cake.
What sound do you think he just made?
I'm not sure I want to answer that question. I plead the fifth. Pacific 2 rounds on the board.
Heard Zesh make that one.
The team who has the most dominant scoreline of the match so far on Abyss, 13-7. Pacific made it look easy. They dismantled BBL, but now the shoe is very much on the other foot.
Man.
Yeah, I think they've got the shoe, the tracksuit bottoms, the jersey, the hat. Like, it really isn't... let's just say the first half of map 1 and the first half of this map are looking very similar. In fact, we might end up with the same scoreline if Pacific can win a round. They won rounds 1 and 2. This has been 9 in a row. And I can't think of any of those 9, other than maybe the Cupid clutch a few seconds ago, that looked like they were going to win it.
Yep.
How does sounds over towards his FX player? Dude, I respect them putting in their coach though, man. That's sick. I want to see more of that.
How do you go back to the room and say, guys,
leave the game before the game leaves you.
Where do they take the vetoes? Because obviously they have that.
Dude, and they're out here picking Breeze. Dude, these guys love it, man. They're just out here giving. We get Breeze, Corrode, sure, man. Not massively down for Abyss again. I've seen it so much recently.
Exciting. I think it's new. Love to see no Holy Trinity today.
Yeah, I guess as well, like, if you're going in with someone like Dirk on a map like Breeze, I just feel like it's going to be fun for him to potentially pull out that operator, get on.
I said he didn't want to mess up anyone's pre-game rituals, so he'll just do it. Dude, I'm telling you, the more coaches should do it, man. It'll be so fun.
That's where these Turkish youngsters can just take over. We saw it in the last map from LaRock, just running it down mid and taking fights. If we could see that from maybe someone like Fabian, like who has that raw individual skill, I'm hopeful that they can at least do some damage.
Oh, Durka sitting next to Krong. We used to pray for times like these. They're back together. Of course, Yumpy and Profek, you know. This
still together.
They've moved over as well, and I'm so happy for Profek because I think he was horrendously underrated in his role last year.
Yeah, I think that it was a bittersweet end of things for 2025. It doesn't matter because things are looking promising, extremely promising. But we've said this so many times for Vitality. Yes, this year could be the difference. I want to see also if they have cooked some things. I expect that. We were speaking about the individual pieces that they have, but how do they fit into the new meta? Where are the strengths relying in this roster? Are we going to see that a double duelist? Also, how is Unfake going to affect the plans that they originally had?
Well, that's the thing. There's aspects of
Octo
their
with the
team
prime
that,
push at the
he
19
definitely
mums.
can fill in, which is that
That was all
initiator
these.
role. But you do talk about Sayonara having the ability to play like a Phoenix or a Yoru or any of the other duelists. I don't want to see Unfake do that, preferably.
Yeah, but on the other side of this,
In Ulfno, they have to do a sub. Mate, they got 2 subs.
His
They would have been
breach,
practicing with the sub
this
team,
kid,
for sure.
He's a freak. Like, he's so good. He's so goddamn good at shooting and util and setting his team up. He's almost like a unsung hero, but he is very much sung. You know, he's he does sometimes you find him on the top of the scoreboard, and it looks like Sliggy, this could have been you. You could have made a decision to put Yumpy on Yoru, and you missed your opportunity.
The thing is, like, you look
What?
at it after his
Why?
break,
Dude, Yoru was
going
crap back
to
then.
when he started out the game, he was a crazy strong duelist. And I said,
Why have
don't
I
wanna
got him a
see
random
Unfake
flame here?
picking up that secondary duelist. It's very
The
popular
Yoru
right
fake
now.
clone was
Yumpy's
literal
gonna be
just
doing
steps
it.
when I was coaching.
It does worry me a little bit because he hasn't played anything like that role in quite a while.
Let me sell it to you, though. This is what he wants. This is what he wanted. Back in the days on Liquid, he was always like, put me on Yoru, put me on Yoru. They never listened to him. So
Yeah, because it was crap.
He
It had to get a buff.
From Liquid, it ended up in
There's a
BDL,
reason why.
IGL, and as an
They're
issue.
crazy.
So I don't know.
Damn, Dirk.
Maybe he can do it
He
all.
was not the problem.
Let's just say Sayonara can't come back soon enough.
Whoa! Okay, I completely disagree.
What can we do if he's absolutely unreal?
Yeah, this Fabian's playing Jet!
Yeah,
What is happening?
flexing is what he used to do, so.
Yeah, but not on Jet. But I like it because he's Turkish. So Turkish player, they're never going to fail.
Duelist cooler? Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see what Yumpy's got.
On the jet, and then they have
I
to
think it's
kind
so
of
good.
move away to everything else because that's just how the game works. Everybody can't play jet.
Yeah, but he's an outlier. He wasn't born on the Jet. This is a.
No,
you know?
I don't.
Oh, please, big bro.
I don't mean
Big
official.
bro.
I mean the
I
ranked
like it.
demons.
Yeah.
It's basically everybody has a little mouse clicker thing to get them jet first.
Yeah, and this is what's gonna happen on Breeze. A lot of new things to break down and talk about. So I can't wait to hear the opinions of Pansy and Hypog.
Omen, is he good on this map? Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah,
Verticality is
a
pretty
lot of
good.
new
The
things.
Omen
You're
flash is
absolutely
good for
right, Mitsu.
anchor B
There's
and
very
A.
new things.
Fighting
One
close
that
A
really
main
caught
if
my
you
eye
can't
here
hold
is
on
what
site
Yamp is
A.
up to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a shocker.
Wow.
I would still
Michael.
I would still prefer the Astra, but
There is.
it's not like I
There was a
dislike the
time-
Omen.
There was a time when Yampy did duel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're in a weird spot right now.
Of course they are.
Bit of an overlap in terms of the sub being selected, as obviously we do have a chance to check in with some of the changes on Breeze as a talk over this. Yeah, I think it's a little jarring visually, just to look
That's
at it.
a really nice way to put that.
Proof's in the pudding. Yampy's a very capable individual player.
Of course he is.
But for me, it's like, would you not just put Yampy on the jet and let Durka do the Yoru things more?
Yeah.
No, but I mean
The
Yampy.
jet things.
Because, look,
Well, yeah,
the
it's
nice
true.
way off
Is Yampy
shouldn't
just
be
not
a
gonna
problem. They have two stand-ins.
uploads,
If they were
or-
with their main 5, right, like, which they can't
I mean, yeah,
have.
even with this up, I think we still lean Vitality way.
Absolutely, right? This is meant to be, you know, a team toward the top. I think that's a fair assessment. I loved watching them, by the way.
Oh,
When
it's
they-
super exciting. I'm
Love how
absolutely
they
not
play.
selling them short
No, I
here.
don't-
It's selling them out
yes.
of this series.
Exactly. The thing is that if they came in with their 5, I'd look at that and I'd be furious if Vitality had done this. Now, if they're taking it lightly and they want to kind of play to the strengths they have and keep, you know, people within certain areas and try and play to
Yeah,
those
maybe
sort of
we'll see what they
strengths
got.
for later down the line once they get their full 5, okay. I just think that you're really hoping that Ulf have nothing to
I
say
guess
about
the
this.
contingency here is that Yampi's so comfortable in the initiator role that Sayonara comes back, and it is literally
And he
just
doesn't have to worry.
yeah, it has to be revert back to actually our
Yeah,
comfort
I mean,
zone, right?
that's
So
true.
it's, I guess the least amount of friction once they get back
The
to their
lesser
5.
of several evils.
Several.
Okay, we got
Yeah,
Vitality on
it's
defense.
one
We
of
got
those-
Yampi
Ulf on
Yoro is
attack.
one of the evils, though.
We got no mini map.
yes,
Okay, there we go.
Summoned into existence here. We
Straight up
wait
A
and see. I
take with
think
a
that-
A
Oh,
wall.
free cam! Oh, hello, observers! It's us again.
A wall for retake. This kind of nice though.
How are we feeling about Breeze?
Separate and fight this area first on the retake. Might actually get to see this wall work out well. And at the same time, you could just take over towards here as well. Separates these two boxes. That's pretty cool.
Specific agents that you would expect to see them on.
I imagine it's only going to be on
They're
pistol,
open
but...
things up here, finding the
Bruh, it's
burst.
already shooting
Still
bodies.
fairly comfortable post plant here.
Yeah, it should be. Let's see. Anyone able to pressure this?
Wait, I was meant to be standing up for this, right? I'll do it
Okay.
after this.
We can try to set a little bit of chip on towards sight. Neki then going to be, feeling that next layer up, and of course it's Yampi.
Did a lot of damage
Finding
done though.
two, and Fabian trying to backpedal away. Yeah,
Okay,
of
well,
course Yampi's
doesn't matter
had
too
her
much.
out. No sweat, no problems. Who are we to doubt him?
Of course.
Idiots.
Of course.
Idiots.
Why ask before the game starts? We'll wait for the pistol.
True.
Okay.
True. We can be
Great
hindsight
moves.
Harrys.
How you have cooked.
And, and the fun thing is, they're quite loud replays today.
The replays were allowed yesterday.
It is good to have Yampi's energy back on stage.
Yeah,
I have missed
genuinely,
that a little bit,
But the thing is, I put a lot of credit and a lot of attention towards this team. I like how it's built. I like what they're planning. I like how they've sourced their players. They
Yeah.
are a team for me that I expect to see towards the top end of this by the end of the year, right? And
Feel like
maybe
I might get to
even
farm
by
here.
stage 1, as soon as they get their full 5, whenever that may be, I need to see them right up towards the top end of things. Now, in this game, I don't know what to expect, if I'm honest. Same with Ulf, really. I think it's a lot on their shoulders. It's a tough opponent to start against as well. Welcome to the big stage, I guess. See what you can do.
Yeah, it's a
certainly
really
wake-up
rough
call
first
for
game. Not wrong.
Ulf here in terms of facing off against Super Team. But again, just looking towards maybe Vitality showing us that it's not going to be a concern whilst they're still lacking Sayonara, and ultimately for Ulf to still show presence, to be honest.
And something
Show up today and
exactly that, right? It's put up a bit of a performance, see what you can achieve here. Ron, man, it's a massacre.
Yeah, the duo's back.
Ah, bloody hell, he got
Reunited.
Who's sharing it about, but this is something that I will look
For a
at.
shutdown.
Flawless
First
there
time they're
coming in,
tested.
obviously,
Nico,
but
though.
in my eyes,
Can't call it much of a
my worry
test.
with Casey was that I didn't see that nice synergy. I didn't see that coordination. I didn't see them playing as a pack. I didn't see that nice work as a team. I want to see that here from Vitality, even with an additional player right now standing in place. That's what I want to be seeing, is how well they synergize. Do they look like they're on the same page? Now, it won't be perfect, but they also have so much firepower, they don't need to go too far beyond that at times.
I think I'm with you. They're almost under more scrutiny versus Ulf than they would be against maybe.
Okay,
a
so this is
regular
looking like their
NCT.
Parma wall.
Here
If
to the eye.
rotates either way around.
Challenge forwards here with
Walks over
Yampi.
towards short as well.
Trade off in terms of information here. Durkas now on Yampi.
Damn,
And
dudes.
Prophet following up as well. Spike noted here.
Pretty nice for you.
firmly in the hands of Vitality.
God, I hope this isn't
And
a
the scary
stomp,
thing is they're
man.
playing really loose. It looks like kind
Are
of
you
fast
feeling
and
pretty
loose,
bad for Ulf?
pushing
This
up
is
towards
a
that A main
huge
side,
stomp.
taking a brawl. The flash looked a bit dodgy from Yampi, but it got them to turn. Got job done. Easy. Spike now left in a really
And
prime
Sayonara
position.
ready to play
So for Ulf, they have to go back
early
through
March.
This, right? Kind of play back almost on their defending side, it feels like. Whereas Prophet just playing first contact. Yampi can swing. Obviously, no more ropes there either. And Ulf struggling. You can already see that gap closing in. Look at Dirk's positioning. There's no really way out. They're boxed in on this, so got to fight forward. And the shots aren't coming in here. It's just Ordaz left alive. Let's get the spike at the cost of his teammate and at the cost of his life. So clean 3 to start with Vitality. And the thing that I do want to look at with Ulf, if people didn't see them in Ascension as well, was
You just got here. Do you understand the Yampi Yoro? I mean, it's just Yampi filling Sayonara's role, right? I'm pretty sure.
But I like that. I wanted to see
Then
that
on
here.
Fake it to
even
play what he was
on such
playing
a disadvantage.
before, which is just Initiator the whole time.
The energy
And then when
certainly
he
there
comes
for
in,
Vitality
Yampi
to
goes
kick
back to
things
this.
off. Will net them a 3-0 start. Sheriff's
Considering,
across the board here.
I mean, it makes more sense than
No,
this.
Yeah, it's across the board. Full Chico. Vitality again looking to twist the knife even further. Apply pressure.
Oh, they're damaged at the moment.
Ton of damage done on this mid cross.
I mean, Unfake is down low though. Man, some days it's harder to do our jobs than others. This one might be a toughie because it feels like Vitality have just been let the lead a little bit, have fun, take a ball, be super confident, take fights.
This is going to be rough,
and,
isn't
well,
it?
So far they're winning them. It's
What
down
role
to
is Saraneg going to play?
Once
Just
again,
flex,
Spike
I
is
imagine.
pretty much fully controlled by Vitality, and Durka's probably walking a smoke in middle, knowing how this is going. Good to see Durka though on a bit of form here.
Yeah, stretches his legs a little bit.
Yeah.
I think for Durka, in terms of his career, this is an opportunity to get back to the heights that we have seen historically.
Yeah, it might be a good one, huh?
Certainly going to want to get off on the right foot.
Need that back.
Vitality's map pick, that's
The
true.
Season Prophet going to catch this.
That's
Sturgo
true.
Found an upgrade.
They shoot him
chance
some
to do
bail already.
damage, but it will be a fourth here for Vitality, relatively unscathed.
I feel like we haven't even kicked into second, third, fourth gear. This feels just like have a biff, go take a fight.
No, I don't think strategically here Vitality are going to want to be tested in terms of allowing Ulf to even explore their playbook.
Yeah, this is something that I'm quite excited by. I think it's a nice mentality
Breeze
to come in with
Odin.
as well, because it keeps the rest of the teams who are probably watching
see
this
with these
unsure how they want
wolves,
to deal with Vitality still.
there might
yeah,
be
okay,
something.
cool. We know that Chronicle can anchor a site really
Especially
well. And Dirk is quite
maybe
aggressive sometimes.
Pixel
That's what
angle
we
like
found out.
slightly
The
through the
off-season
wall as well.
tape is somewhat of a concern for Vitality over the off-season.
Yes.
Durka opening up round 5 though. That operator removed immediately.
Christ, that shot was pretty close as well. So just the tracer come.
Durka's just
Another
everywhere,
one.
man.
Fabian's down.
Another time getting a
Is
pick
this
up
the
towards
return
middle.
of informed Durka? It might be. And this is something that actually I really was excited by, is having Yampi at the helm of someone like Durka and how he implements him, because I think the previous iterations of Vitality, when we looked at them, was that in-game leadership. I don't say issue, but was it could be a strong enough voice? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Woo!
I mean, they were vocal about it themselves.
Yeah,
about the
that's true.
issues they were having.
So I think for me, seeing that you have that really core, nice
3 of them
skeleton
yet to
structure of
get a
having
kill,
Yampi
man.
there, who I think is underestimated.
Rich,
sometimes
thanks
as
so much
an
for the
in-game
prime,
leader.
man.
I think
Thank you
he's
so much for
vocal,
that,
people
dude.
like him as a player and personality. I think this is the biggest test for him personally as well. You have probably one of the strongest fielded teams once you get the full 5 in. So it comes down to that in-game leadership aspect. The next layer to that is, I love the fact that you have Pal still with Yampi. You've got that synergy there, and this should be, ideally, one of the genuinely most scary cores we could have in play if all lines up. But obviously for Ulf, this has not been the dream
IGL
start.
and
This has probably
Vitality,
been as rough as
Yampi.
it could be. Don't know how deep they are on Breeze either. This is one of those maps that's going to put teams to the test. And it's been kind of a whitewash here. You know, only 2 of the players even getting off the starting blocks kill-wise.
Yeah, unfortunately not much to report back from the side of Ulf just yet. Oh, maybe something coming out of the timeout. You've changed it back today.
Well, because it's Ulf.
I know, but it was a little gruntier today than yesterday.
Don't call it gruntier.
The rough draw for your first game? Yeah,
yesterday was
it can't
a
get
gap.
much worse than this. And the other team underperformed so bad that it's literally just like first game.
Don't take me back to
It's not like you've had a
Also,
warm-up
did you
game and then
Hal
you
was
get to
wearing
play the
his
top
Sunday
4
best shoes?
seeds.
In his sports jacket.
Set of Winkle
Literally
out
just-
on Wednesday. It's crazy work.
Bro's
She's
got
just
that.
straight up in there.
They might have
First
they
game.
might have down as a Brogues, man.
You reckon?
Yeah.
We'll have a check-in afterwards. Maybe a halftime interview, perhaps. Who knows?
Tan Winklepickers.
Wild with the kind of windbreaker
Day
from the 80s.
one?
Day 1. He's setting a tone. I don't know what the tone is, but the tone is set. We're gonna have to watch those shoes going forward. That's any foot watchers.
He's on foot watch.
Oh, it's 5-0, folks. Whew. Let's see what the timeout has done, eh?
They're coming back into this. The Sheriffs not necessarily going to see much of an adjustment in terms of the approach here. Maybe just looking to do some damage once more.
Fake teleport.
Have an upgrade in the previous. Obviously, Stern lurking. Here, a little more stacked up. Nobody really shown their face.
Big
just
duel over
yet.
towards A main.
See,
Both
Unfake
going
and
for it.
Profek both getting pretty curious.
Perfect's got a nice little smoke until now. Doesn't refresh for another couple of seconds. So the pop flash and the swing coming in. Good timing on that little bit of a paranoia. There's the stall. Good layering to this. Looks super comfortable. I think we've kind of heard heard various interviews now about his comfort in this role and how well he's looked at it, and the faith that the team put into keeping him here. However, Audas has drawn blood, so taking away Unfake has given at
We
least
spoke about the walls a little bit as well. They go for the NRG wall.
but a bit of an extended battle there.
Means that this corner isn't as strong as potentially other
This is
walls.
the best chance that Ulf have had yet.
But it is easier to the
He's
side.
actually going to flip the site as well. And
Nice shot.
Fabian will fall. 12 HP though. Demur going to find it.
Okay, how's the Odin?
1v2. Has to respect that. Time to take a wander. Gonna hear that jump spot. And his timing's right. He's actually threaded the needle.
Oh,
Nicely
okay.
done. Oh,
After the timeout, they win an eco. 2 guns to pick up.
See anything change in terms of the approach here, but
Hearty
able
you,
to
Han. Thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate the 4 months.
get a round on the board after the timeout. Put them in
Shot.
good standing now in terms of the finances coming into this buy
Nice
round.
shots.
And some beautiful shots here.
Yeah, they had some great ones.
It's Neki to close out. Some ultimates starting to come online as well. I missed it. I mean, one away from Audas and Demur, so chance here to maybe get a couple of rounds, string them together. Well,
damn, shit time.
one of the quickest first plus.
What's the advantage of Omen instead of Astra?
That was so
Verticality, better at shutting down A main, better at anchoring B.
there's been a kill.
Pretty much it. You can second entry, I guess, if you need an extra entry, or third entry.
I love this push and pull. I didn't expect
The
to say
Omen's
about
not bad
Yamcha
at all, man. Like, the Omen flash on this map is still pretty good.
I mean,
There's like good pauses still.
Harping on it, sure, on the Agent Select,
It's
but
all of
he's
this,
a
really.
talented individual. We
Oh, he
know
has
that
been,
he's
yeah.
been through
Maybe there's other
the
stuff.
motions in terms of playing whatever any of the rosters he's been on has needed. He's been the one to kind of pick up. It's just still weird to look at.
It's true. Site now controlled by, once upon a time, Fnatic's finest.
I wonder,
Chronicle will be going down, but
I wonder if it's a Chronicle choice to be using the Odin this match, or if this is
not
just
quite there on site and the rotation's
coach
on the way.
to saying
Easy,
beginning of the year, man.
comfortable
Let's see what you got.
Vitality
Let's try and get you good with it.
really looking pressured here. Can't really sell it to you many other ways, folks. Maybe the,
XMJ, thank you so much for the prime, and LG Blue as well. Thank you so much, bro.
Maybe.
Theory, then.
Oh, maybe
He's
it's
the common
Dirk.
denominator.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, he really.
No one
Use
ever.
that of us. Now, though,
What was that? Allen versus
I'm coming down. I'm coming
Fnatic.
down. 6-1.
Because that's who I'm talking about.
See, all the ultimates available now.
I love you,
The
Dirk.
purchase still a couple of people with money, but Dirk are looking for something
Nice
over
though.
the top here with
Yori
Blade
flash
Storm of
from
his own.
Doors.
Only
That's
information
actually a bit of a
about the
classic, man. They bring
trade-off.
back some old schools.
They actually send the right click in there.
Love you, Fabian.
Oh, though, switch out to the operator, still going to find a kill. Ton of pressure coming his way still, though. Chronicle going to find Stern on the backside.
I mean, it's a good understanding of how important this round is.
Team, Jesus.
Jesus, what's going on here?
Nicely done, handling a rather confident Dirk playing the smoke, but it's just one man left alive. And it's a slaughter any
They just had
which
so
way you
many
look
here.
at
We had
this,
Yori
7-1.
fast rotate as well.
And there's no weak link so far. They
Stalled
haven't
for
been
so
able to
long.
exploit Unfake, which you could argue would be the person who you'd look at here as obviously not the main 5, stand-in, tough one. It's there is no weak link in
I mean, how
this
do you
team.
get to him with 5 players standing with
Correct.
Dirk is dominating the early round? Obviously, alongside that, Yampi complementing nicely, sitting at 11-3 and 10-3, respectively.
Bro, he fell off his
Scared
chair.
of the did the little lean back and he doesn't like lock in. You feel like you're
Yeah, I
Well,
think he
new
thought the
chairs,
chair was
I don't
locked.
know
new
whether-
chairs.
yeah.
True, they are not
Yeah,
used to it
yeah.
yet.
He needs to get his ass back on
I feel
Taylor
like I've nearly
Breach.
killed myself several times. You alright then? Good.
I was trying to have a
Spilled
sip
another
of a
coffee,
drink.
have you?
I didn't spill it.
Oh, you did. It was
Do you want me to
Anyway,
tell
so,
chat this? Do you want me to tell
Holy
chat
word.
how you threw a coffee at me? No,
got
Michael
another head
dropped
on his
coffee
face.
all over my lap, and he then got absolutely hammered on the Uber rating on the way in.
Yeah,
Have you checked it yet?
I got reported so fast.
Because, like, I had a coffee in the car, any caffeinated beverage would have done. However, Michael, being Michael, clumsy. Just not locked in, not focused, knocks it all over my lap. All over. It's been a rough day, honestly.
Good start.
It was a great start to the day, yeah. And yeah, the man in the Uber looked fuming.
He immediately brought up my profile. I just hit the exclamation mark. My German's too rusty, but I'm pretty sure I got reported. Second time out.
7-1 now. Brazil hating the scoreline, of course.
Still a purchase, well, still investment. Here's some ultimates to rely on. Going to be utilised here to try and get access towards A. Prophet on guard, though. Pinned out with no pressure behind us. Oh, as I say that, I see Neki.
That's nice as well. Bit of spam from seeing him
Okay, a
earlier.
couple more of those, then unfaked. I say isolated and vulnerable, but this time looking for the back.
Helmi, thanks so much for the 33 months. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you for that.
Double door and CT. Fabian trying to hold space towards that CT side, kind of playing around that pit that is.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hard retake, especially with the off Odin. I mean, Odin could absolutely spam the hell out of all of this, but so far away.
Unfake finding Neki, and
I
now
think
you've
the
got the
first
rest
kill
of
I seen
all
this
hopefully
guy
on red
get.
alert. Yampy smartly trying to navigate
Yeah,
around the pit, but
too.
did take a glance towards main, but didn't really go for it until then.
Beautiful.
Brilliant awareness. But the timing not right, and you're allowed to play out of that. The flash just on point, but a 3v2 and time is ticking. And of course,
Nice shots,
Durka
though.
is there. 2 kills.
Yeah, nice shots. I
defused.
mean, if they're
Vitality
retaking this one,
keep
man,
them
I'm pretty
down at
worried
one.
for off.
Maintaining composure as well. Chronicle still very.
Yeah, Yampy
conscious
did
of
good, but
another
Durka's
lurk.
shots here, it's kind of sick, man.
Ultimately, identifying Stern over towards main was basically the green light.
The big redemption year for
Pressure
him.
towards that pit.
In my opinion, Vitality, like last year, kind of got sold to the dogs, to be honest. All of their strats were just him go in, you're alone for 6 seconds, and then you're going to get some backup.
The plant, but
Nice, Durka. Nice, Durka.
Roll the R. Come on.
yeah, roll the R.
Durka.
You got to work on that scut.
Josh, thanks so much for the tier 1, bro. Appreciate that, Josh. Thank you.
It's like you never knew him.
Perfect. Now looking to actually respond back. The paranoia to land here, slow things down in A main. Find some time for Durka to pick up a sight line here.
Well, another A retake.
Really,
Keep an eye on the Lecker
force
middle.
the
It's like the
issue
only thing that could
once more.
catch him out, maybe.
Sells a plant. Hunter's Fury will come through. Unfake, no tag on the first, but Prophet
Hey,
does
give
find
them
the kill.
sheriffs. Keep 'em
Yeah,
on
no, they're
sheriffs.
kind of nice
Why
on the
is this
sheriffs at the
best
moment.
version we're seeing. Plant in. Oh, God. It's like,
was quick on
yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah,
like you
no,
feel you
well,
have
that
a
was
chance.
quick.
But here we go.
for real,
Neki gonna
so
have a little bit of an upgraded weapon. Maybe, I don't know. The Outlaws, sorry, the Sheriffs seem to be the best option. And
Ooh,
they,
okay, he's
they
looking kind of fast with the jewels with Odin.
Maybe. Quicker stay.
Been pracking.
It's pretty early.
Don't say that now. We're only in the first half.
I better run.
Go pick up the op.
Yeah, you started to make one down today.
You were actively inting. You int
I
my,
did not
you
int.
int my day.
I didn't
You
int.
int my day. That's actually crazy. You've accused me of this. 9-1. And look, double timeouts burn for Ulf. Two
Yeah, we're in
players standing
limbo
in.
now.
Yeah. You're here with us.
Yeah.
Locked in.
In this situation, Ulf are stacked up again. I think I'm fairly confident they're going to force A once more. Call me crazy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fast, best of
Something's
3,
done.
isn't it, man? I mean, they've at least got a map coming up that is their pick.
You're crazy.
That's going to be their best chance to get some, I mean, any type of momentum.
Alongside that Viper wall, Vitality had to very
Crazy
quickly.
fool.
Going to look for Stern.
Dude, this poor guy, man.
Isolate him
This
once
poor
more.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels kind of brutal to watch this, but it's well considered every time. So they've
Or
removed the kind
as
of
well, you
backline
can
threat,
spot him over
but obviously
towards
the
A main
exchange
and
of sight
TP
from.
join
So
Chronicle.
now things get a little bit trickier. Yampi can't overexplore, but now the divide's dropped. So
But they know
Ulf,
they flipped the site as well.
they
Based
get-
on Yampy's info.
Yeah.
After this round,
Let's
alright.
see how Ulf hold this one down.
Holy
Utility obviously going to start looking sparse in the first challenge. Neki looks nervous. Fabian on the swing, going to find one.
Oi, oi, oi.
Fabian,
Lovely shots, dude.
big 3 kills.
Oh, that was
and
really
that
nice,
is what
though.
they needed.
Beautiful stuff.
It went stay
Again,
for
the
a second.
dart not
hold
dealt
on.
with. A couple of pings coming out off the recon, but
Fuck.
Fabian just comes alive. A crucial moment there.
Dude, Pau got 2 rounds against
to
this
find
guy in
Ulf their
skirmish, yeah.
second. A disadvantage, no less.
Fair play. That was nice.
Super clean from him.
Yeah, that was really nice.
My go.
Ordaz alongside finding the other 2 kills.
Well, there goes
So
there
a
goes the
curse
Innes.
on the cards potentially here.
Can they get the last
To
round?
pin your hopes to.
Could you imagine?
Fabian though though. The
He's
wind in
already
his
cracked
sails.
on
He's
KO.
up for it.
Yeah, he's confident now.
I wasn't even like thinking he was
You
gonna play a
might learn a
duelist.
very quick lesson though. Let's. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. There it is.
Fast, bro, that's really fast.
Have a seat. I mean,
That's Profit that gets shut down on the spam there.
and I was going to compliment him before. I really liked his balance
not
of how he was
even
kind of controlling
fair.
A main, forcing that util just to keep him off the angle, but stuck around a little bit too long there.
I mean,
So
Unfake
how many
luckily equalising as
how many
well, and
points
Sterling took
did
front of the damage
Durka
here.
cost in BFL?
Well, basically 2.5 left standing here for Ulf.
The full 15? Okay, I don't feel as
Said
bad.
you're really banking on a third being found.
It's just struggling. I mean, you've got omnipresent players. Dirk is here, there, everywhere. You've got the rest of Vitality trying to backfill the gap, and they're doing well. The only thing is that maybe Ordaz has.
The jump on
He was
somebody.
14? Oh boy.
Chronicles found him.
Get more mad now.
He's like, even for Dirk.
DMV IGL'd him. Damn, he made him 14, then IGL'd
How
him.
we feeling?
Pretty confident about
Took him down from the
Vitality, to
15,
be honest.
took off one.
Loving Yampy on the Yoru.
Crazy behavior.
Can't wait to see that, hopefully, for the rest of the season. However, we'll see how it looks for the rest of the next half. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, the hell? Holy moly, it's gone. Okay, I need it.
Your body knows a sense of victory. Seized when